Hello, everyone. This is your man, Way Out Will the Thrill, with three beautiful songs as a tribute to our dear Lady Roberta Flack. Roberta sings these beautiful love songs from the collection of her first three albums. These songs are very special to me. My girlfriend Joan Moody introduced me to the beautiful music of Roberta Flack in 1969. Joan met Roberta at Howard University long before she became a famous recording star. The mellow horn in the background on these songs is the French horn, which I played on special occasions when I was in high school. In high school, I was a trumpet player on the marching band, but sometimes I was asked to play the French horn on certain concert songs. It's a very mellow instrument, as you can hear. Joni and I saw Roberta perform live at the Village Gate Jazz and Supper Club in New York's Greenwich Village shortly after Roberta released her first album. In 1969, I was a full-time student at Baruch College in New York City, and Joan was an English professor at City College of New York. I spent 3 years overseas with the Army before college. In 1969, I was 23 years old. This is what I looked like in 1969. I met Joan at my neighbor Yvonne's New Year's Eve party on the snowy night of New Year's Eve 1970. Yvonne lived 2 floors above me when we lived in the high-rise building at 420 Central Park West. Joan and Yvonne were both English teachers. They both were very attractive and single, and they seemed to know everybody who was somebody in New York City. They were young, upward, mobile, overachieving urban socialites. Joan's other best girlfriend was June Meredith, wife of the civil rights activist James Meredith. So Joan and I spent some Saturday evenings visiting with James and June Meredith when they were doctoral students at Columbia University. Columbia is a short cab ride from where we lived on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. Yvonne's New Year's Eve party was unlike anything I had ever experienced before. I had never been at a party with so many young, beautiful, and overachieving professional women of all races. And as usual in New York, the women outnumbered the men. I was like a kid in a candy shop. But little Joan Moody captured my heart. As soon as we started chatting, we became instant soulmates. Not only did she capture my heart, she captured the essence of my soul. I liked everything about her, and she seemed to like everything about me. We were like a 2-person mutual admiration society, and we became lovers at first sight. Her birthday is a few days before mine, and I would always say to her, "Don't worry, I like older women," and it was a magnificent New Year's Eve party. What a better way to start the decade of the 1970s than by meeting someone new and falling in love at first sight. So we danced the night away. Every dance was like a high-strung and emotional romantic samba. We made the same moves and our bodies were completely in sync to every note and every beat. Every song was a Motown love song. It was the ultimate courting ritual. And shortly after, we watched the ball come down on TV in Times Square. And we all chimed in with a noisy and drunken rendition of "Should All Acquaintance Be Forgot?" And shortly thereafter is when the DJ slowed down the music, and couples started to pair off and slow dance the music of Barry White and Isaac Hayes and Gladys Knight and Smokey Robinson. Wilson Pickett was singing, "I'm Gonna Wait Till the Midnight Hour. That's when my love comes tumbling down. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour, when there's no one else around." That's when Joan and I knew that we were falling hard for each other. So we decided to steal away from the crowd and visit my apartment 2 floors below, so that we could be alone and fall the rest of the way. It was perfect. I had the perfect bachelor's pad, complete with sunken living room with a big picture window and a music collection and stereo system that would knock your socks off. We kicked off our shoes and slow danced to the smooth sounds of Marvin Gaye and Otis Redding and Sam Cooke and Arthur Prysock. And then in the early wee hours of the first day of the decade of the 1970s, I walked her home. Joan lived on the ground floor of a beautiful brownstone building on West 94th Street, just off Central Park West. West 94th is a tree-lined street with maple trees on both sides, flanked by beautiful three-story brownstone and graystone buildings. Some were covered in green ivy. Her apartment had a fireplace and a backyard garden, something that is rare in New York City. That night, there was a couple inches of snow that covered the cars and the grass along Central Park. A gentle snow was still falling. So we decided to walk the 7 blocks along Central Park to her apartment. The city was like a winter wonderland. What a perfect way to ring in the new year and the decade of the 1970s. If you don't have Roberta's first 3 albums, First Take, Chapter 2, and Quiet Fire, go out and buy them today. These 3 albums are national treasures. The music from these 3 albums captures the essence of the boy and girl relationship of the 1970s, a time when women were finding their way into a new world of women liberation. These songs captures the essence of the inner conflicts women coming of age during that time experience while searching to find true love and finding themselves at the same time. Here are 3 of my favorites. Joan always played Roberta's music as a special way of expressing her feelings for me. I was like a rolling stone and too much a free spirit to completely commit myself to her. So she used music to capture my heart. And it worked. First up is Let It Be Me, a song that Jerry Butler and Betty Everett made famous back in the early 1960s. After listening to this song, I knew I couldn't leave her. The lyrics are so profound. God bless the day I found you. I felt the same way. Joan could always read my moods. It was like she always knew what I was thinking. Next is Until It's Time for You to Go. I knew I couldn't stay with her. And she knew I would never stay forever because I had my own place and my classes to deal with. So I always stayed until it was time for me to go. And then she would play The Ballad of the Sad Young Man. This is psychological warfare at its best. I could identify with this song because I was out there in New York after I came home from the war, hitting all the bars every weekend, looking for love in all the wrong places. And then I met Joan Moody. God bless the day I found you, baby. This is Way Out Will the Thrill, saying ciao for now. Until next time, love, peace, and soul.
You're not a dream, you're not an angel, you're a man. I am not a queen, I'm a woman. Take my hand, we'll make a space in the lives that we've planned, and here you'll stay until it's time for you to go. Yes, we're different, we're worlds apart, we're not the same. You laughed and joked at the start, like in a game. You could have stayed outside my heart, but in you came, and here you'll stay. Don't ask why, and don't ask how. Don't ask forever. Love me now. This love of mine had no beginning, it has no end. I was an oak, now I'm a willow, but I can bend. And though I'll never in my life see you again, won't you stay? Don't ask why of me, and don't ask how of me. Don't ask forever of me. Love me, love me now. This love of mine had no beginning, it has no end. I was an oak, now I'm a willow, but I can bend. Though I'll never, never, never in my life see you again, won't you stay until it's time for you to go. a song of sad young men, glasses full of rye. All the news is bad again. Kiss your dreams goodbye. All the sad young men sitting in the bar, drinking up the night and missing all the stars, all the sad young men drifting through the town. Drinking up the night, trying not to drown. All the sad young men singing in the cold, trying to forget that they are growing old. All the sad young men choking on their youth, trying to be brave, running from the truth. Autumn turns the leaves to gold, slowly dies the heart. Sad young men are growing old. That's the cruelest part. All the sad young men seek a certain smile, someone they can hold for just a little while. Tired little girl, she does the best, she does the best that she can, trying to be gay for a sad young man, while a grimy all the sad young men, they play and making love, misbegotten mood. For sad young men, let your gentle light guide them home again. All the sad, sad, sad
May the spirit of Lady Roberta Flack live forever. This is Way Out Will the Thrill saying ciao for now. Until next time, love, peace, and soul.